Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Lockdowns aren't supposed to be a regular happening, but it's getting to that point at Cheyenne High School in West Fargo, which has had 3 in a week. The latest this morning around 9. The district says a student had a seizure from a fight in a hallway in between classes. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley joins us in the studio with the story. Bailey?
Mike, the school district says they came in over the intercoms this morning announcing what they call an administrative lockdown after this incident happened in the hallway. Now, just a warning, the video we're about to show you might be disturbing to some. We're told the victim had a seizure after this fight was over, and that's what prompted the lockdown to be called, clearing the halls to make way for emergency crews to get to the victim quickly and easily. School officials say the fight is still under investigation by the West Fargo Police Department and also say that criminal charges are pending. Mike.
All right, thanks, Bailey. Now, coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 6, what's behind reclassifying a medical emergency instead of using the word lockdown? Today's drop in temperature was noticeable. We're still above average, which is fine by most, I'm sure. Let's check in with Hutch for the very latest on tonight's weather planner. Hutch?
Well, this evening, if you are, well, it sounds like my microphone is clipping a little bit here, in and out. So I will talk loudly, and I will tell you that we do have quite a fair amount of clouds across the valley, and some are seeing some fog as well, mainly in the Red River Valley. Temperatures are going to be fairly steady as a result of this, but I'm not expecting anything in the way of significant precipitation tonight. So temperatures, they'll stay where they are about now in those mid and upper 20s here, a little cooler across Minnesota. It's what's coming up in the future that's going to keep us concerned. We'll have details on some weekend snow and some post-Christmas snow. A big storm happening then. I'll have the latest on all of that here in just a few moments.
All right, thanks. And get that mic checked out.
I think I'll go to the mechanic.
All right, thanks. Authorities have arrested a man after leading police on a chase in the Northern Valley. It started just before 1 this morning on the north side of Grand Forks. It continued near the Canad Inn. Officers arrested 36-year-old Carlos Rodriguez Jr. of Grand Forks on numerous charges, including fleeing in a motor vehicle and driving under suspension. An 18-year-old man is in jail tonight accused of vandalism in Fergus Falls. The Fergus Falls Daily Journal is reporting that 18-year-old Chase Wheeler is accused of suspicion of damaging 29 cars. Police say that they are still looking for other suspects. A 14-year-old girl in northwestern North Dakota is in trouble with the law after stealing her mother's car. A Williams County woman reported her daughter to police around 1 this morning. Police tried to stop the teen on a highway after spotting a car driving without headlights on. The girl refused to stop and a chase started. She ended up running herself off the road after a hard turn and was taken into custody. No one else was injured. Police in Emerado, North Dakota, which is near the Grand Forks Air Force Base, are warning the public about a high-risk sex offender who's living in that area. They now say that James Michael Everett is living at 10 West Court Drive, Apartment A in Emerado. He was convicted in July of 2005. He's 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighs 160 pounds, and has brown hair and blue eyes. Authorities say that if you have any questions, you should contact Emerado Police. The phone number is there on your screen, 701-594-5100. 12 units of a South Moorhead apartment building were evacuated over the noon hour as firefighters knocked down flames in a third-floor apartment. It happened at the 3200 block of 9th Street South. No one was home in the apartment at the time when the fire started. There was significant smoke damage there and water damage to the apartments on the lower floors. No one was hurt, no word yet on what caused the fire. Some students currently riding buses in Grand Forks could lose their ride to school. The district recently ran out of funds that helped low-income families buy cheaper bus tickets. One parent that we talked to says it's going to cost them $40 a week just for her 4 kids to get to and from school. And she says she's frustrated that the funds are gone because her family simply can't afford it.
Right now, it's basically we're SOL when it comes to trying to work around this. Unless this weather holds out, I'm going to need $40 per week to continue to get my kids to school.
The Grand Forks School District doesn't have its own fleet of school buses, so it contracts with Dietrich Bus Services. Tonight on Valley News Live at 6, we'll tell you what the school district has planned to fix this funding problem. UND's Harold Ham School of Geology and Geological Engineering has received a $1 million gift from the late Dr. John Carter, a 1959 University of North Dakota graduate, and his late wife, Dr. Ruth Carter. Their gift will establish the Drs. John and Ruth Carter Endowment. Revenue from the endowment will be used to promote excellence among faculty and students who major in geology or geological engineering through activities such as field trips, experimental learning, and professional development. A group of third-grade students in Red Wing, Minnesota offered a heartwarming gift to the grieving family of their teacher who passed away last Friday. Reporter Linda Ha has the story of their musical tribute.
Look at that.
One by one, third graders from Cannon Falls Elementary hopped off the yellow school bus.
Hi, how are you guys?
Spilling onto their former teacher's driveway, bringing a smile and some holiday cheer.
I don't know.
It's overwhelming in a positive way, just the amount of support.
The outpouring support after 30-year-old Kylie Winberg died Friday.
The reality is when you lose someone you love, there's so many things that just happen so fast you really don't even have time to just sit down and take it in.
It was September 22nd, 2017, a day he remembers clearly. The day she was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Well, she was probably the most sweetest, nicest person I've ever met.
They were high school sweethearts. She was the light in his life and everyone around her.
She was great all the way up to the end, cracking jokes with us.
Even after she was cancer-free for some time, and when it returned.
Yeah, that's her smart butt way, as I say.
She was a ray of sunshine.
Yep.
And stayed strong no matter the battles she faced.
She was so courageous, but she also uplifted people throughout this battle. And I think that she showed us how to tackle anything.
Teaching and coaching volleyball was her passion.
Those kids loved Kylie, and she loved them so much.
She advocated for students like no other person I've ever seen. She was like a principal's dream, quite honestly.
In Kylie's final moments on Earth, it was never goodbye.
We said, "See you later, alligator." After a while, crocodile.
Officials say the community has continued to show a tremendous outpouring of love toward Kylie Winberg's family. There are a few things that will bring a smile to a child's face faster than a teddy bear. And for some children at Sanford's Children's Hospital, some very special teddy bears are there, along with the smiles. For more than 25 years, these bears mysteriously show up at the hospital's doors just in time for Christmas. No one knows where these handmade gifts of love and encouragement come from. The return address on the package simply reads, Teddy Bear, Horace, North Dakota. And the tag has a simple request. Please give to a child in need.
He's kind of been a different kid since he hasn't been feeling well, he's not severely ill, but he just hasn't been feeling well, and so it's nice to see him just smile and feel special and kind of singled out and appreciated. It's nice.
4 children got these special gifts today, and you can bet the only thing that might make them even happier is that they will be spending Christmas at home. 'Tis the season for giving, right? But the local boutique in downtown Fargo, Others, makes that their motto all year round. 100% of the profits made by Others goes back to helping charities and organizations both globally and locally. Others announced that this year they'll be able to give back over $300,000. Since the start, Others knew that they wanted to make a shopping experience memorable for everyone.
I think it's just, something that everybody does, shopping. And so if there's a way that we can take something that everybody does and make that work for greater good, that just seems like a no-brainer for us.
Tonight, Others is also taking part in the Nightmare Before Christmas shopping event. Local boutiques will be having sales and more to help wrap up any last-minute gift ideas before the holidays. The event is happening now, and it'll continue until 9 o'clock.